Okay, so I said I was going to do it, and I did. Here is the sticker kit I ordered from Get FPV. We're going to see if they're going to fit. Can already tell the arm design is a little bit different. That much goes underneath the body anyways, so that don't matter. We'll see how they're going to fit. There's the two pieces that this one doesn't come with. It goes on the back like the X210. That piece would come off the back side. That's for to mount the antenna off the back side, zip tie around it. Or you have another piece with a circle in it, so you can put the antenna up to the top. Looks like you could use either one of those pieces off the back side here on the original Skitzo version. But I got the sticker bomb, so we'll see how close they are to fitting. Man, that looks pretty close. I'll take it apart and see quick here. I'm sure there's going to be some modifying to the stickers that need to be done, but it'll still look awesome regardless. Okay, let's see how close they are. You'll be able to overlay the sticker and then take with a razor blade and then just come through around the edge and make it fit for the top plate one. And for the bottom plate, even the holes almost line up perfectly. Almost. You'll have to trim out these holes just a little bit. Well, obviously the flight board holes are exactly the same, but the center holes are just off just a tiny little bit. The front radius is off. This radius right here is off just a little bit, but like I was saying, it's bigger than this plate, so you'll be able to actually carve it instead of it being smaller. I'd rather the sticker be bigger than this plate, because then you can make it fit the plate. So that's a good thing. The notches in the back are a little bit different too. And it is shorter on the back side, so you might have to split the difference going to the front side when you put it on, and then trim out everything else. And I could tell the arms are going to be different already. You'll have to just kind of match up the hole as best as you can when you go to put it on. So the radius of the arm looks pretty good. I'll clean up this frame real good, and then I'll be right back to show you how it fits. Okay, let's try to not wreck a sticker kit here. So the frame got all cleaned up. I took all the sharp edges off of it. So now we can do the sticker kit on it. Let's see how it comes out here. I got a sharp razor knife somewhere. Okay, so a couple different ways you can do this. I'm going to try to do it with wetting them down real good. It's basically the cell phone protector screen method, where you wet it down and then kind of slide the sticker in place, start from one way and work down, and then just squeegee out all the bubbles and water. We'll try it that way. These ones are obviously the ends are going to have to get trimmed off because they didn't clone the arms exactly. Get it to where everything looks fairly good. Basically, I'm lining up that hole right there, and after that's lined up, I'll just straighten out the rest of the arm, get it kind of proportional on each side there. I just use Windex. You do have quite a bit of work time until it works the Windex works its way out of there. Okay, that one should be good. Gonna have to do a lot more carving than I thought. This will all be hid underneath the body, but it doesn't look too bad. You can tell it's definitely not the exact. So the biggest thing is, as long as that hole in there lines up, you can see I kind of just split the difference all the way around there, all the way around the hole with the sticker. Make sure that kind of is all symmetrical there. Once it's good enough, then you just set it off to the side to dry, and then the sticker will just adhere right onto it. His arms are numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4. These ones aren't numbered, they're exactly the same. So when you're putting a sticker on, it doesn't really matter. See, same. Same. You could still put it in the same place, but his arms are cut with obviously, his arms are cut like that sticker right there on the end. And these ones are cut like that. And that is why they don't fit tight underneath the frame. They're kind of wiggly wobbly once you put them in the frame. Shouldn't be using paper towel. You should be using something lint free, but most of it's going to get hidden underneath the motor right here anyways. So basically all you have is basically this little portion right here that'll be visible, and it's nice to have it away from the edge of the arm so it doesn't get caught and peel up. Yeah, I'm just lining up the hole in the hole there, flipping it over, and just sliding it onto the arm. And just double check to make sure you're good on the hole there. Then make sure your difference is split all the way down. Definitely make sure you have it exactly where you want it before you set it aside. Because even right now you can still kind of push the sticker and move it a little bit. I already cleaned them once, but it doesn't hurt to Wipe them off again. You can see nothing comes off. I already just getting off the oil from my fingers, which hopefully is all gone by now with all the wiping. I said a lint-free cloth is the best thing to use, not paper towel. Someone's gonna say, you're doing it all wrong, you're doing it all wrong. Well, it works this way, and it's a lot more forgiving than trying to do it the other way. So you can see how I just dropped the sticker right on there, and then I line it up afterwards with the hole. You got plenty of work time to be able to move that sticker around. It's not perfect, but it's still going to look awesome, and it's going to be pretty close to fitting really nice. Now we'll see what the top and the bottom plate fit like here. So we'll see if I was right with how good it actually looked, because it looked just about perfect. Ooh, that's not as close as I thought it was. Oh well, we'll get it lined up on there so it looks pretty good. And then we'll just trim the rest of it. It's the same thing. It looks like it's a little bit off to the back side. Boy, was I wrong. That's a bit off there. Yeah, the back edge is quite a bit off. I think I'm gonna go like that. I'll just trim around the stickers. That just looks a little bit better right there, with the screw holes lining up. And I can just take the razor and come around the back side and trim that sticker away from that hole a little bit more. I think that'll look better. Well, that one's not very close. We'll see what the bottom looks like. It's not going to be perfect anyways, and it's just going to get crashed. So, still worth the money so far, in my opinion, because I get Skitzo stickers. Wow, that's quite a bit off. On this hole right here, I'll have to trim that up a little bit, but what I'm doing on the bottom one is I'm just going to line up the 4 holes for the flight controller, and then just let everything else kind of ride. Camera holes, or the camera mount holes, line up too, so that's a good thing. And a little bit of sticker you gotta cut off on the back side. So it's not too terribly bad. I can live with it. The only piece that it doesn't come with, that the Skitzo frame comes with, is these. Like I said, off the back side of the top plate. So that's a little bit disappointing. Wish it would have came with them. but oh well. The bottom plate is actually a little bit better than the top plate. The top plate's a little bit kind of discouraging how the outside is almost exactly identical, the whole outside, but the inside isn't good. It'll still look good. I'll just come around the outside edge and I'll leave like a couple millimeters of carbon showing, like on the arm here. How you got a couple millimeters of carbon showing there. I'll go around all those holes with the razor knife, and I'll go along the outside edge as well and leave a little bit like that so it all looks intentional, and it'll clean it up and it'll look really nice like it's supposed to be that way. So overall, the sticker kit fits good enough to be worth putting it on if you like the sticker kits. The Skitzo Sticker Bomb kit kind of fits on the Realacc, the Genius. There's a few things I don't like about it, besides all the trimming you gotta do on a lot of the stuff. You gotta do a lot of trimming. The arms don't have really all that much trimming. The holes on the arms on the stickers are wrong. If you line it up like I was doing, the center of that hole with the center of that hole, you don't have to trim anything on the whole arm that way, just on the end by the hole, and that's about it down there. You do have to trim out where those go. You got to cut out a square around them, so otherwise when you tighten it up, the sticker wrinkles. You can see kind of right here a little bit too, where the sticker wrinkles when you tighten this down. The arm sticker kind of wrinkles. So I don't know, I might end up just taking the razor and cutting right along there and taking that piece out that goes underneath, because I don't like the way it wrinkles when you tighten it down. So then that means all the other places that when you tighten it down it wrinkles too. So I cut off around the base of the standoffs to make sure they're sitting on just the carbon and not the sticker on all the standoffs. And I had to trim a little bit up here. This was already cut out fairly good. The top plate, the holes, when I put it on, I kind of lined up the holes so that it wouldn't mush and do that bubbling thing. So you will have to cut out around all the stuff that tightens down to the frame. I probably would suggest cutting it off flush with the frame, so then you don't have it mushing and bubbling right here. Otherwise, it looks pretty good. I mean, I like the way it looks. There's some trimming you gotta do. Do I suggest doing it? That's a tough one. If you've ever done a sticker kit before, I would probably say it's doable. If you can trim it out and you feel confident enough trimming it out, it's not going to be a waste of money, because you're not going to get something that totally isn't going to work. It's going to work, but it's going to take some time and a lot of farting around with trimming and cutting and everything. So I would say if you've done a sticker kit before, go ahead and do it. I mean, you're not going to waste your money. You're going to have some time in trimming. But now that I've done it once already, I know where to trim everything. The next time probably would be faster. I think I spent maybe an hour trimming and putting the sticker on and everything. So yeah, if you're pretty confident in cutting the stickers and trimming and all that other stuff, go ahead and do it. It looks pretty good. So like, subscribe. Links are in the description below for the frame, and it's also links in the description for the sticker kit as well. So like, subscribe, have a great day.